Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Let's have a look at Izanami today, the first impossible mission, and this will be with a totally free party. And yeah, the rules for a totally free run are 1 impossible monster, and then 3 regular extreme drop monsters. To talk about the team that I'm using, first I'm using Marie Antoinette Evolution. And she's great because she's Pierce, and then has a 16-turn meteor strike shot. And that strike shot charges up quickly and can really help us with these early stages with the zombie loops. Second character I'm using is Dax Evolution. He's one of the Mythos Quest characters, all of whom I recommend making the max luck of. He's also a Pierce, and then he has a blast bump combo so that other bump combos can get out more easily. And yeah, that stage went by pretty quickly, and that was almost entirely due to my next character, Nirai. He is a Colossal Quest drop monster, and he has 2 very strong bump combos. One is the Plasma, the other is the Energy Burst. And then his positioning is pretty good, that he can do damage, good damage to these kind of reviving skeleton guys. And yep, there they go. And then the first 2 characters, Marie and Dax, I chose kind of to, especially to get out Nirai Kanai's bump combos, both being a Pierce and having the Blast Bump. Just because it is so powerful, it is worth kind of making a team around him. And then finally I'm using Queen Butterfly, one of the best max lucks in the game, and one of the best characters for Izanami as well. Alright, so first 2 stages, we want to take down the zombies on the same turn. We were able to do that. And then here is the mini-boss stage. And you could go straight for the boss, just take down the boss first. But all the little guys do so much damage that I always just get rid of the zombie first. And then after that, work on doing damage to the little guys and the boss at the same time. And actually, this video took a little bit of time to make, just because Izanami is a difficult quest. It is the first impossible quest that most people play and beat, but I still think it's very difficult. And part of the reason why it's difficult is because it is sort of luck-based, kind of more than other impossible quests. If you get irregular bounds with your bounce characters, that can really throw you off track. A lot of the characters have rebound lasers, and then if they stack up too many times on too many guys, then that can just take you out immediately. And poor positioning as well can also set you up for one-hit kills from certain guys. So there's a lot that can go wrong, and a lot that could be maybe out of your hands as well, which is why it makes this mission so difficult. Another impossible monster that you could use to do the totally free run is Bishamonten. And then with her too, I also recommend Pierce characters, like these 2 drop monsters that I'm using. Okay, so here's the last zombie loop stage. And then if I'm using Marie Antoinette Evolution, I like to use the strike shot here. Just because it's a little bit more difficult than the other revival loop stages that we've seen so far. And then I like to think of this stage as being in 2 halves. The first half is getting rid of the zombies at the same time, and then the second half is trying to move all of my characters to the top half of the screen, the bounce characters in particular. So I'll keep half a mind on that as I take down these zombies. Okay, so here I have pretty good positioning for Marie. We'll go ahead and use her strike shot. And then she does have an Ableberry. It is a kin strength Ableberry. But even then, it's not enough to take down the 2 zombies in 1 hit. So I will use the meteor, and then that will help me get rid of them at the same time. Okay, so zombies are gone. Now I'm going to start thinking about keeping my bounce characters near the top of the screen. Just for the good positioning on the next stage. Okay, pretty good. Alright, so first boss stage. And yes, this is why we want to be at the top of the screen, because that is where Izanami is. And yeah, if we are in position to do so, we can get rid of the zombie, and then that will end the zombie loop here. Now take advantage of a Niraikanai's bump combo, very strong. And yeah, with my Pierce characters, it's mostly going to be about hitting the bump combo. With the bounce characters, if I can somehow get above Izanami, where the weak point is now, that can help me do lots of damage there. But yeah, if we do stay to the right of Izanami, we can avoid that X laser, so... Alright, so that's a lucky trip through the warps. We're able to get on top of Izanami. And that's the rebound laser that I was talking about. If that hits you too many times all at once, then that could be big damage. Okay, second boss stage. And then here too, positioning is very important. The one place that we don't want to be is right in front of the Red Dragon's face, where Marie Antoinette is. So I'll have to think about getting her out of position. But again, if we can get rid of the zombie, we'll go ahead and do that early. And then that way we will prevent the warp monster from reviving, which will prevent warps from coming out. Okay. We'll do some concentrated damage on the red dragon. And yes, I did need the gold heart, so I went ahead and grabbed that, and also did some good damage to the boss. Unfortunately, we returned to the bad position again. So yeah, lots of damage there. We'll try to take down the red dragon here, and then hopefully survive this next attack, and then grab the gold heart. Woo! So yeah, there's that rebound laser again. Thankfully we did survive though, so we'll pick up the gold heart, and then concentrate our damage on the boss. Yeah, another reason why this mission is difficult is because it does have 3 of the 4 main gimmicks. Gravity barriers, damage walls, and warps. Okay. One nice thing about the plasma bump combo is that it kind of it goes through the warp with the character that's going through. So you don't lose as much effectiveness going through the warps with plasma. Okay, so we're taking too long here, which means the shield up there will start shooting out damage walls. Of course, if we can avoid the damage walls, then that means no damage taken. Okay. That went a little bit to the wire, but we got through. Alright, third boss stage. And here too, I like to use Marie Antoinette's strike shot to get rid of the 2 guys up at the top. Okay, nice bump combo damage there. Alright, let's go ahead and use Marie's strike shot. We'll hit the warp guy and the zombie. If we take down the zombie, that's fine. The warp guy will not revive anybody. If we took down the warp guy by himself, though, that would not be good. The zombie would revive him, so we do want to be sure to take down at least the warp guy here. Alright, and then here too, we also want to kind of think about keeping our guys at the top of the screen when we finish the mission, because that'll make the next stage easier. Yikes, there's that rebound laser hitting all my guys again. Okay, good damage there. Yikes. Alright, I see the boss does not have an attack coming up next. So I could sort of skip this turn. And then hopefully get my heart to grow. Okay, I guess we'll grab it anyway, just to be sure. Oh yeah, I saw that the next character after this was Niraikanai, and it would have been very difficult for him to grab the heart, so... Okay, pretty good. So my bounce characters are on the top half of the screen, which is where I want them. And the reason for that is because of these two red dragons here. I'm going to use the Queen Butterfly Strike Shot to position her at the top of Izanami. And that's a good place where if you are kind of stuck in there, you can get a pinch shot in and get a lot of damage. Alright, and then if all of my characters are in the top half of the screen, then I just ignore the red dragons completely. Yeah, if we stay at the top half, they can't do as much damage to us, so... Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and use a Niraikanai Strike Shot. That'll do extra damage on the first character he touches. Unfortunately, I missed the gauge shot, but somehow I got a weird sort of match shot there at the bottom, so we took down the boss. Alrighty, so that was Izanami with a totally free party. Thanks for watching. Take care.